All right, so we need to talk about one player in particular today who happened to have been on our radar in the beginning of the season, and that is Anthony Gordon from Everton. We've talked about this player before, and we're going to talk about him again because things are starting to stir up a little bit more again for this player, not just because Chelsea are interested, Newcastle's also interested in him as well, but on top of that, Everton have been having so many issues as of lately. They obviously fired their manager, Frank Lampard, so he's on his way out. They have been struggling lately in the Premier League season itself. They just lost their newest transfer. Tottenham came in and hijacked him. So Everton have so many issues going on right now that a lot of these players, I feel like, are going to try to leave. Anthony Gordon, being 21-year-old, obviously has quite a bit of talent. I don't think he's worth the money that they're asking for, which is $60 million right now. We will talk about that in a second. But really, all these players at Everton are probably going to leave, and I have a feeling Jordan Pickford most likely will leave too at the end of the season. I don't think he'll leave during this window, but Anthony Gordon, I think, is going to be on his way out. And the reason why I think that is because he hasn't showed up to training in the last 3 days for no apparent reason. Typically, when that happens, that usually means that a player is most likely on their way out because they don't want to get injured, they don't want anything to happen, and therefore they'll just come with a lame excuse saying they can't come to training, and therefore they're on their way out. Now, that being said, though, again, there are two clubs that want him right now, Newcastle and Chelsea. Now, the reason why Chelsea wanted him in the beginning of the season did make sense with Thomas Tuchel, but at this point, it kind of is up in the air why we need Anthony Gordon, because the players have already come in that kind of play the same role. Yes, he is 21 years old, so technically we could buy him, throw him one of those crazy deals, what we've been doing with Todd Bowley and all the other new signings, and he wouldn't have to be registered since he's 21, which would be perfect for us because, again, that doesn't mean it takes up a roster spot. Mine is Champions League, and that's a whole nother issue with all our new signings, but still, that would be a good fit for us. But $60 million is still quite a bit. And I think Chelsea right now are trying to throw in Hakim Ziyech into this deal. But if Ziyech is smart, he's not going to want to go to Everton unless he gets paid quite handsomely and then also can opt out if they get relegated. Because if they get relegated, that might be the end of his career for the most part. Because if he's stuck and locked into Everton, he's not going to be able to go anywhere. And by the time he's able to leave Everton, he's most likely going to be done with his career and done doing anything he can magically do with his left foot. So therefore, again, there might be a clause in that. But if we're able to transfer Ziyech over to Everton with Anthony Gordon's fee, that could actually bring it down from 60 to maybe 25 to 30, which frankly, that actually would be quite remarkable. And I guess I would say it's pretty good for the most part for this player. I don't think he's totally proven himself yet in the Premier League, but still he has potential, and obviously he has potential because Newcastle are still in form. But Eddie Howe has said the same thing. They do not want to pay $60 million for this guy. So really, Everton right now are probably going to have to do the best to try to get some money for him, because if they wait till the end of the season, they get relegated, they're going to get pennies on the dollar for him. If not, no one's going to even want him at that point, and therefore Everton's going to lose out. So whether they do take a price cut, I think that would be the smartest move for Everton, but obviously it does make sense if they keep this player because he has been pretty good for them this season, and they're trying to stay up and avoid relegation. They're going to want to try to keep some of their core players, but like I said, he obviously is on his way out, wants to be out, missing practice, missing going to any meetings or anything, so therefore I have a feeling this will happen fairly shortly. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think he should come to Chelsea? Do you think this is a smart signing for Chelsea? Or do you think he's going to go to Newcastle, and you think Newcastle will benefit from this player? I want to know what you guys think. So that is it. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. And I will see you in our next video.